Hello, my name is Elliot Almaraz. Pro-life, abortion and the unborn. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These words were written by our founding fathers, and each and every one of us should hold them dear to our hearts. I'm sure none of you would disagree that we should all have these rights, especially life. What if someone other than yourself got to decide if you got to be happy? Or if you're allowed the liberties that America offers? Or what if someone got to choose to keep your life? Unfortunately, every day in America, babies are aborted and have no say in it. Today, I'm going to persuade you to choose life for the unborn. The number of babies aborted each and every day in America is astonishing. According to movementforabetteramerica.org, the current number of babies being aborted each day in the United States is 3,425. That adds up to be 1,250,125 babies aborted each year. Most people would agree that the death of a single baby is terrible. That many babies is an atrocity. Unfortunately, if you don't see the unborn as a human life, you may not see it that way. A big question asked in society today is, when does human life begin? According to Dr. Jerome Lejeune, namely the father of modern genetics, once fertilization has taken place, a new human has come into being. He also goes on to state that it is not a matter of taste or choice, but is plain experimental evidence. I've learned in my biology class last semester that a zygote is formed after fertilization. A zygote is the first cell after fertilization that has its own unique human DNA. This zygote then develops into an embryo and then into a fetus. With scientific reasoning, anyone can see that a zygote with human DNA that can perform all the criteria to meet the definition of biological life is in fact a human being. Aside from the fact that the scientific community agrees with when life starts, the zygote, embryo, and fetus of an unborn baby are life, the pro-choice advocate argues that it's a woman's body and it's a woman's choice. That logic does not add up. An unborn, especially later in developmental stages, has its own body parts. Deanna Candler of LiveAction.org said it best by saying that a baby is not an organ, it's not a woman's property, but it is a life. She also said that if an unborn child is part of a woman's body, then a pregnant woman would have 2 hearts and 2 brains. Scientifically, that is impossible, as the human being only has one of each of these organs. Abortion not only affects the unborn child, but it also can have devastating consequences to the health of a woman. One major effect of an induced abortion is the chances of contracting breast cancer. As written on a fact sheet by the Breast Cancer Prevention Institute on their website bcpinstitute.org, induced abortion increases the number of immature breast lobules, which increases the risk of premature births, as well as increases estrogen exposure. These are all factors that increase breast cancer risk. These risks alone should convince you that abortions are not safe and should not be allowed. A lot of times, people feel that being pro-life is about being religious. This is not the case. Although most people that are religious are pro-life, there are a lot of agnostic and atheist people who are part of the pro-life movement and unborn rights. Their mission is the same as people with religious background, to defend the unborn from abortion. According to secularlifeprolife.org, their mission is to fight the stereotypes created by the abortion lobby, as well as promote religious diversity in the pro-life movement. This is a much-needed service, as many people associate pro-life with religion and then disregard the importance of saving a human life. Today I told you about the scientific view on the beginning of life, the pro-life side of the argument of an abortion and whether it's a woman's choice, the effects of an abortion on a woman's health, and non-religious connections to the pro-life movement. I hope that with my arguments and facts that I've provided with you today, that you too will join the pro-life movement. If you believe every life should have a chance, then go and defend the unborn. It could have been your life. Thank you.